We just got the press release from JD Power announcing their 2019 initial quality study winners, and you're going to be prepared to be shocked a little bit because who you think should be number one? Well, they're not in full-size trucks. We can get those results, including mid-size and some SUVs, coming up right now. Hello, it's Temestral, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and my passion of trucks and SUVs. If that's your passion too, make sure you subscribe below, hit a bell notification to be notified of new videos I put out, like this one. So we got the news from JD Power, and this is the initial quality study. Before you keyboard warriors fire off your comments about how horrible JD Power is, I want to address that at the end of this video. Read your comments, and I think there's some misconceptions. But let's get into the study then, and then I'll get to my comments later. So this initial quality study, and I'm going to put on the screen what they view on this study and what they look at. Initial quality is measured by the number of problems experienced per 100 vehicles during the first 90 days of ownership, with a lower score reflecting higher quality. In this year's study, only 13 brands improved while 18 worsened. The industry average remained unchanged at 93 problems per 100. There's also a little bit more about the study. I want to make sure that I read off what they actually, who they surveyed. The 2019 U.S. Initial Quality Study is based on responses from 76,256 purchases and leases of new 2019 model year vehicles who were surveyed after 90 days of ownership. The study is based on a 233 question battery organized into 8 vehicle categories designed to provide manufacturers with information to facilitate the identification of problems and drive product improvement. The study was fielded from February through May 2019. Okay, so that's the study. That's what the study focused on, and the number of responses. So then let's get into the brands and who did well and who didn't do well. Okay, as we look at the chart, we can see the Korean brands once again top the list. This is a little surprising, but it's the 5th year in a row that the Korean brands have gotten the initial quality study top award for brands. And so you can see through the list, and you can see how other people have fared, other brands. But I think it's important to compare this with last year to kind of give a good sense if things are improving with your brand you like or things are maybe not. So I'll put both on the screen. You can kind of look these over. As we can see, Ford is still doing pretty well. Chevrolet's right behind Ford. Nissan has dramatically improved. They are now up in the top, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they were below Ram and Lexus before. Ram brand has dropped significantly. They have a lot more problems per 100 than they did last year. They must have had a lot of new problems with some of the new trucks, or something's going on. New trucks. They have new problems with new trucks coming offline. And this is partly because the new 2019 models are rolled offline. Usually the initial vehicles have a little bit of funky things happening. It takes a little bit to get worked out. And as you can see, the industry average is the same as last year, 93 and 93. Jaguar is on the bottom of last year and basically about the same as this year. Land Rover and Jaguar kind of places. Toyota is Toyota's about the same spot, but they've now better than industry average. They moved up less than 6, so I guess that's a big improvement. They're now closer to Lexus, and Lexus dropped back a little bit, so they're kind of together. There's some interesting things. You can dive deep in here and send me your comments below and let me know what you think of these results. Okay, next, let's take a look at the individual segments and how SUVs and trucks fared in those individual segments, and we'll get to the surprise winner. Okay, so I'm going to kind of put these on the screen, and I'll read them from top down as we go, and we kind of just see those together. So small SUV, we have the Kia Sportage, Hyundai Tucson, and Hyundai Kona. Hyundai like Sunday. Midsize premium, Lexus, Mercedes, Lincoln Nautilus. Compact SUV, Equinox, Escape, CRV, and Rogue are a tie. Minivan, Sedona, Grand Caravan, and Sienna. Compact premium, we have BMW, Lincoln, Mercedes. Large, we have Tahoe, Sequoia, and Ford Expedition. And this is the winner with other vehicles that get ranked in that as well. Midsize, we have the Ford Ranger, Nissan Frontier, and Toyota Tacoma. Large premium, we have Cadillac Escalade, Lincoln Navigator. Large light duty, we have Nissan Titan. Surprise! The Ford F-150, Toyota Tundra. Midsize SUV, we have the Hyundai Santa Fe. Ford Flex, Jeep Grand Cherokee, Kia Sorento, Nissan Murano. Large heavy duty, we have the Chevy Silverado and the Ford Super Duty. I want to make one more note about these, and you can, because you may be wondering, hey, why didn't things get why didn't my model get listed? And JD Power says no other model in this segment performs at or above the segment average. So for large heavy duty pickup, they're saying that the Ram doesn't perform at or above segment average. And the same with, say, other segments. There's just nothing, they're not above the segment average, they're not listed. Okay, so there you go. There are the results of the 2019 initial quality study from JD Power. Again, this is 90 days of ownership, 235 questions. You know, they really kind of go through as much as they can, as in depth they can. They put these awards out. They've been doing it for years. But I want to address something about them getting paid off, which I find kind of funny, because I think it's just bad journalism, bad rumors that were spread years ago. In my opinion, if you were going to pay off the study, right, and use this to your benefit, which Chevy does all the time, the Silverado would be number one in large light duty pickup, right? Wouldn't it? Because the real people of commercials they do have always list quality studies, and they always list as Chevrolet as being a top brand. So I always wonder about, like, if you're going to get paid off and JD Power's going to be paid off, why, if you're a Chevy, why don't you just pay them off handsomely and always get the award? But yet they didn't. So kind of seems weird that they would be a bought company paid by advertisers and they're not winning awards. Kind of weird. Also, they sell the study, and so the study, you can buy the study, and that's how they make the revenue. So there's this whole idea about advertising. I've seen some comments on here that people they hate JD Power, and that's fine. I will tell you that JD Power is one of numerous sources. You have Consumer Reports, you have My Take, you have JD Power, you have just a variety of things you can look at to make an informed decision on your next vehicle purchase. But go ahead, keyboard warriors, let me know. Sound out below. I know you hate JD Power, but I think it's a good measure because, again, they do year after year. They sample customers. You know, I think there's some value there. So anyways, I'm going to keep doing videos on them, and you're going to keep hating them. For more Pickup Truck Plus SUV news, make sure you find me at pickuptrucktalk.com. 3 words, Pickup Truck Talk. Also, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Pickup Truck Talk. Again, pretty simple. Just type it in. We're there. Trust me. We're there. I've done it. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.